Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to have a first down. Good game, but there is a flag down, and this could very well be coming back.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
From the 6.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Room to run inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On the ground, this is Kendrick Miller. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 10. To throw is McCarthy. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
And the Saints.
That is a big gainer for the Saints. 38 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On the handoff, this is Miller. Yeah! And he will get into the end zone. Andre Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Three. Ready?
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down.
Come on.
Gain of 15.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
First down.
19,
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Has some room inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 more yards.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready? Warriors, 17. 18 Cardinals. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check out.
On play action. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Saker. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And to this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Panther 60.
We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. Down the right sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It is a huge play for Detroit. The gain is 64.
First down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
Cougar 19.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here's Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
In motion is Hunter. They'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. That one caught by Buck Means. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hurt. Panther 60, Panther 60. Chap 60.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll swing this out to Miller. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. On the ground, it's Miller. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown Saints.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And Great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Ready, ready.
Now Gibbs. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Danny Stutzman there for the stop.
30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19, 70, the Wolf. Trap 60, trap 60. 7-5 with 7-5, 19 Lions. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 33 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Now they'll set up to throw. Left side, caught by Hunter. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3. In motion is Hunter. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where a rookie quarterback can kind of be baited into thinking something's open when it's really not. And these are the things that all coaches are just continuing to work through. Anytime you have a young signal caller, they haven't seen the reps. They don't have the experience. In this case, the defense plays this one to perfection, and it results in the big takeaway.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Third and 2. Here we go.
Loss of a yard brings up third down and 2.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he is going to have the Saints first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run up the middle with Miller. He'll manage only a couple. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to New Orleans. After this, they'll come up on a second down and 8. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Rangers. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warriors 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Cougar 19.
The Lions call their first timeout to talk things over before 3rd down.
Get it. 1918. Buffalo 18.
He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight. And it is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll look underneath, then here's Miller. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver.
It's now second
And that will
10.
lead to a second down.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This will be from 56 yards away. Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints can extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. A pass taken in by Miller. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
11 yards on the play. It's now third down and 9.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
That's good.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
In trouble, and down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
at their own 17-yard line.
Ready, set.
In motion is Hunter.
Warriors 70. Drop 50, drop 50. 50 Maverick, 50.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Ready?
First down, Lions.
Cougar 19.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Inside the 40. Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions cut the lead to 3. 24-21.
Lions 21. Jack Fox.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Seven Pirates. Ready?
They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
It's a pickup of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now, and this one's good for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
Okay,
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Miller. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Warriors 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60, go.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. And 21.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. On play action, here's McCarthy. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Let's go now. Street. 70 line. Check. Hawk 7. Switch.
Miller is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Cut. Let's go. Like Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready.
The RPO is caught by St. Brown. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
To Slaw, the man in motion. Throwing now on first and 10. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 2.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Gain of 6.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Hey, smash Bronco.
In motion is Hunter. He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. It's second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Laporta in motion.
Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Pass caught by Hunter. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
In motion is Hunter. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
For a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 39.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
Saints first down.
They'll come up here. First and 10.
41-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Watch the back on this play. Hey.
Here's McCarthy. Now a screen set up for Miller. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They're going to toss it now to Miller.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter.
Jack Fox
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Palmer now to return. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
The Saints take over.
We've seen him take back more than one kickoff already this season, and that was nearly another one. He's well on his way to a Pro Bowl selection, and he has been one of the top weapons in the league all year long.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Set. Bravo, it's 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He's got it at the 3. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Saints 38, Lions 28.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19, Cardinal, 18, trap the Ranger, trap the Ranger. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He'll look to throw. That's hard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Lions first down.
Ready up. Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Laporta in motion. Back to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 42-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll swing this out to Miller. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
19 Lions. And up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Trap 60. Trap 60.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready?
Look at play action here with McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the Saints. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.